I'm back. So I am doing the next step in this process, which is kind of like cooking and simmering the mole in a pot with some grapeseed oil. So this is what it looks like blended up. And the whole thing that we're doing now is just letting it kind of like let all the flavors kind of like meld together. And I'm cooking down these mushrooms, which they'll shrink up quite a bit. Just put a little salt and some oil in the pan. The thing that's really cool about mushrooms is they're so versatile, and they're fungi, or fungal. Okay, so these are going to cook. I just need to make sure that the mole doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. So I'm just going to stir this every once in a while. It needs to cook there for about 20 minutes. I'm not quite sure we'll need the whole time, but maybe we will. And I'm going to read some stuff about Mexico. So Mexico's culinary traditions represent one of the world's most sophisticated and diverse food cultures, which is one of the reasons why I love Mexico so much. It's deeply rooted in indigenous heritage while incorporating Spanish colonial and other international influences. One place I am excited to visit is Mexico City. Indigenous foundation. So Mexican cuisine is built upon ancient Mesoamerican ingredients and techniques. So corn, beans, squash from the sacred trilogy of traditional Mexican agriculture. Indigenous peoples contributed chocolate, tomatoes, chilies, avocados, vanilla, and countless preparation methods like nixtamalization, which is treating corn with lime, that remain fundamental today. The use of grinding stones, metates, and clay cookware continues in traditional cooking. Regional variations. So this is kind of what I was talking about. Mexico's diverse geography creates distinct regional cuisines. So Oaxaca is renowned for complex mole sauces, which is what we're cooking, and also mezcal. So any fellow mezcal enjoyers out there. Yucatan features Mayan influences with dishes like cochinita pibil and extensive use of citrus and achiote. Coastal regions emphasize seafood preparations like ceviche and fish tacos. And northern states are known for grilled meats and flour tortillas. I'm going to turn the heat on this down just a little bit. I'll show you the mushrooms are doing their thing. Stir this mole. While central Mexico offers the widest variety of street foods and traditional dishes. Cultural influences. Spanish colonization introduced pork, beef, chicken, rice, wheat, and dairy products. Later influences include Lebanese, especially in Puebla, Chinese, and other immigrant communities that have added their own layers to Mexican cuisine while adapting to local tastes and ingredients. Traditional cooking methods. So Mexican cuisine emphasizes time-intensive techniques like slow roasting meats and banana leaves, smoking chiles, and preparing complex sauces with dozens of ingredients. Many dishes require multiple cooking stages and benefit from generational knowledges passed down through families. So dining customs, Mexican meal structure typically includes a light breakfast, substantial mid-afternoon dinner, comida, and lighter evening meal, cena. Family gatherings center around food with elaborate Sunday meals and celebration feasts. Sharing food demonstrates hospitality and social connection. These mushrooms are cooking down really, really nicely. Everything smells so good. Yum. Street food culture is vibrant with vendors offering everything from tacos to fresh fruit with chili and lime. Sacred and celebratory foods. Food plays central roles in religious and cultural celebrations. Day of the Dead features special breads and foods to honor ancestors. Christmas brings tamales, pozole, and other ceremonial dishes. Many foods carry spiritual significance, reflecting Mexico's deep connection between cuisine and cultural identity. And Mexican cuisine has been designated a UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage. recognizing its cultural importance, traditional knowledge systems, and community practices that preserve culinary traditions across generations. So some Mexican food knowledge for you. I'll show you the mushrooms that I'm cooking down. See, they started out big. They started from the bottom, now they're seared. And the appearance of the mole has not changed. It is still green. Speckled greenness. I'm going to go ahead and add a little salt to this mole. And I did not have the time to make homemade tortillas, so I bought some from the store, and that's what I will be using to eat this meal. Hope everybody's enjoying their night. I don't know about you, but I just feel like cooking is such a cathartic, therapeutic thing. Just the sounds. Sometimes I like to cook with music on, but man, sometimes it's just nice to hear the sizzle. And mushrooms like to squeak because they're filled with moisture. One thing I would typically do with mushrooms is I would add like some sort of marinade to them, like little soy sauce or something to add umami. There's also this really good stuff, really tasty Japanese barbecue sauce. But I just don't want to mess with the flavor of everything else, so I'm not going to do that. Smells really good. Okay, now I'm going to tell you some really bad jokes. You ready? Perfect. I told my wife I know the name of God. She said, "No way." I said, "Yahweh." Okay, that one was actually pretty good. And this one will be relevant for any of you that have little kids that have iPad time. My son just ran up to me waving his tablet and screaming, "Daddy, my internet isn't working." "What is it?" "Son, it's a worldwide network of computers and other systems that all speak to each other, but that's not important right now." Turns out he'd put it in airplane mode by accident. And why is Billy Joel's laundry still wet? He didn't start the dryer. Okay, one more. Trying to find one that's good. Oh, here we go. When I was younger, my uncle used to roll me around in a tire. Ah, those were the good years. Alright, I'll give you one more look at these mushrooms. And then, the next time that you see me will be when I'm trying all the food. Let me go ahead and take a look at the shrooms. Delicious. And I'll see you all here in a bit.